the world, friends and relatives, welcome to the ultimate beginner's guitar guide for people who know literally nothing about guitar. My name's Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. This is for those of you out there who maybe want to play guitar, have a guitar that someone gave to you, and you just literally know nothing. You've never played any other instruments. You don't even know how it works. You might go to another beginner lesson and they say, all right, let's start off by playing the 3rd fret on the A string. And you're like, I don't know what any of that means. I'm here today to basically, like, I don't know. Let's get started, shall we? So, first step is, this is not a joke. What I'm about, okay, wait, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself a little bit. If you already have some experience as a guitarist, this video is still going to be fun. You're not going to learn anything from it, but we're going to have a good time. So if you normally just watch all the videos I put out just because, like, watch this one. Even if you've been playing for 10 years, you can reminisce and be nostalgic about the times when you were a stupid idiot. If you want to, you can just hang out. It doesn't even matter. I don't even care. I literally won't even know if you're watching. Sex. What? Now, here we go. Step 1. We need to know, are you sure that the instrument you have is actually a guitar? Like your grandma left you a guitar in her will. Your great aunt left you a guitar in her will. Your daughter left you a guitar in her will. Somebody gave you a guitar, you bought a guitar, something happened, you found yourself with a guitar, and you're like, all right, I guess I have to learn. And then you're like, wait a minute, is this a guitar? Because how are you supposed to know? It looks vaguely like a guitar, but it might be a banjo or a ukulele or something, right? I need you to count the strings. There should be 6 strings. If there are 6 strings, it's almost certainly a guitar. If it has 4 strings, it might be a ukulele, it might be a bass. If it has 5 strings, probably a banjo. If it has 12 strings, it might be a guitar, but it should have 6 strings. Okay, but wait. You can actually look over here and you can count these little knobs. There should be 6 knobs because there might be 6 knobs, but one of the strings might be missing. It might be broken. That's fine. Even if you have broken or missing strings, you can still play along with us here. Honestly, even if you realize you actually have a banjo or a bass or a ukulele or something, you can still play along with us. You can still do this lesson. The basic techniques are the same. Now we've established that you may or may not have a guitar, and apparently it doesn't even matter if it's a guitar. Uncle Stuart, I don't think this lesson is for me. Look, that's not my problem. You clicked on it, you're here, we're having a good time. I'm so allergic this week. It's so annoying. Next up on the docket, on the agenda, is we need to figure out how you're supposed to hold the guitar. So you might have an electric guitar, you might have an acoustic guitar. Here's what you want to do. You ready? We're going to play sitting down for right now. Don't worry about the strap. If you don't worry about it, we're not going to stand up. We're going to sit down. Every guitar has a little curve right here. You're just going to have that guitar curve. Sit on your leg like that. It's not the only way to hold a guitar, but it's the simplest way. So how do I show you this? Why didn't I prepare for this at all? Can you see my leg? Guitar sitting on, except you're not going to be sitting like a weirdo. You're going to be sitting like a normal person. I'm not prepared for this at all. You want to hold the guitar so that the thickest string is on top, up by your face. So if you are right-handed, that means your left hand is going to be grabbing the neck of the guitar, which is this long, skinny part here, and the right hand is going to be over here by this part of the guitar. Is that how, oh my God. Uncle Stuart, is this guitar real video? What? Uncle Stuart, is this video for real or is this a joke video? This is a real video. I just didn't think it through as well as I thought I've given so many lessons to people who have no idea what they're doing and it always goes really well, but I'm used to having some sort of feedback and you're not saying anything. You're just sitting there completely silent and it's honestly unnerving and So you want to hold the guitar so your dominant hand is grabbing onto the long skinny part. No, the opposite of that. Oh my God. Your non-dominant hand is grabbing onto the long skinny part. Your dominant hand doesn't know what to do with itself. And the thickest string is on top. Now, if you are a left-handed individual, most likely if you hold it the way I said, the skinniest string is going to be on top. And that's not acceptable. You need to either get a different guitar or restring the guitar you have or learn to play right-handed, which I think is a huge mistake. People of the world, friends and relatives. My name's Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. This is so much less helpful than I thought. I made a list here of things to talk about. Do you see how long that list was? I know, it's intimidating. Do you have the guitar on your lap? That's basically all I was trying to say just now, is hold the guitar on your lap like a normal human being. Here's what I'm going to recommend you do not do. In fact, I'm going to insist you do not do this. You are not allowed to lay the guitar flat on your lap like that. It's going to feel more comfortable laying it flat on your lap because then you can see everything and it's great. Not allowed. You have to hold it upright like this. You can have it angled back the tiniest little bit. See that? See how it like... Here's straight up and down. I can have it angled back against myself. The littlest bit. Sorry, I got a lot of stuff going on today. And it's just not a good day for me, but I didn't want to disappoint you, so I'm like, all right, I can squeeze you in between 2:30 and 3. So here we are. How are we doing so far? I cross my legs when I play all the time. Why? This is the most I've ever done this in any video I've ever made, and it doesn't even do any good. I'm so upset. I'm not upset at all. I'm having a good time. We're having an honest, sincere moment here where you're struggling, I'm struggling. It's fun. We're just human beings trying to navigate the world together. And honestly, I think it's great. Is this a good time for me to advertise my picks? Look at that. Oh, come on. There we go. These picks, Marin Music Center picks at marinmusic.com. They're the best. If you are brand new to guitar, get a variety pack. I should have waited until we talk about picks. Well, okay, I'm going to talk about picks right now. This is part of the lesson. This is not an advertisement. Hey, do you have any guitar picks? You can check in the case. You can see if your dear departed great aunt daughter left you any guitar picks tucked away in the guitar case. If you have some picks, great, go ahead and grab them. If you don't have any guitar picks, you don't need one. I'm going to show you how to play without a pick, but come on, get a Marin Music Center pick. It is legitimately, I'm not even kidding. These yellow ones are the only picks I ever use. If you ever spot me in public playing guitar, look at the pick I'm using. It's going to be this pick, I promise. It's the best one there is. I'm not trying to like toot my own boat. I'm just trying to tell you that this is the one. We're talking about guitar accessories now. Did you know that? I kind of snuck in with the whole talking about my picks on my website, marinmusic.com. Uncle Stuart, what accessories do I need? Do I need to have an amplifier? Oh, okay, let's see if those lateral raises are working out. Kind of. Oh. If you have an amplifier, amazing. Uncle Stuart, do I need a cable? Well, if you have a cable, that's great. You don't need one. Uncle Stuart, do I need an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar? It doesn't matter. Either one. Oh, but do I need a capo? My friend told me I need a capo. You don't need a capo right now. Yeah, but do I need an electronic clip-on tuner? You are going to need to learn how to tune, but you do not need an electric clip-on tuner right now. Uncle Stuart, do I need a guitar slide? You most certainly do not need a guitar slide. Uncle Stuart, I haven't drank enough water today. Do I need a water bottle? Okay, you're being ridiculous now. It's a little bit funny, but it's really not that funny. You probably should have a water bottle with you, honestly, because apparently water solves every ailment known to humankind. People of the world, first relatives. You don't need a polishing rag. You don't need polish. You don't need a strap. You don't need a little footstool for your little footsie wootsy. You don't need a case. You don't need any screwdrivers. You don't need a string winder. You don't need new strings. You don't need a whammy bar. You don't need any effect pedals. You don't need anything. You literally just need your guitar because we're just getting started right now. You don't even need to be in tune. You literally, truly, what we're going to do today, you can be completely out of tune. If it is not clear, I am going to teach you some more actual useful things, but the big thing I'm trying to get across to you is that you don't have any excuses to not play. The only legitimate excuse is that if you don't have a guitar or if you don't want to. if you're like, I really got to start playing guitar, and then you found this video and you're like, all right, this video seems like it's really for beginners. And then if you're just like, yeah, but I don't really want to do this, then don't do it. But if you actually want to learn guitar, what I'm telling you is this is the video for you. And in just a moment, we're going to start actually doing something, and you have literally no excuse to not do it. People of the world, friends and relatives, I'm having so much fun so far. It's time for us to play something. Guys, would you please, using either your oh my God, this is the worst part of the video. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to take your pointer finger of your left hand, your non-dominant hand. But if you're left-handed, you're just kind of screwed for a little bit. You're just going to have to figure it out, but you're probably used to that, right? On your left hand, take your pointer finger. I want you to take not the tippiest tip of your pointer finger, but just kind of like this little pad part of your finger. And I want you to touch the top string of the guitar. Are you doing it? Are you touching it? Great job. Now, see how there's these little metal bars? Those are called frets. Those are the frets of the guitar. What I want you to do is I want you to find that fifth little bar. If we're being totally honest, the way guitar players think about frets is they don't, even though the little metal bars are the frets, we think about the spaces between the bars as being the frets. It just makes it easier. So this space is the first fret. This space is the second fret. Hey, pop quiz. What's this third space right here called? Yeah. That's the third fret. It just took you kind of a while to say it. Then, this is the fourth fret right here. Here's the fifth fret. The fifth fret is important for us today. We're going to be using the fifth fret a lot. Would you please take your pointer finger, reach underneath the guitar like this, and you're going to take that pad of your finger, and you're just going to push on the top string right there on the fifth fret. Just somewhere in that fifth little space. How hard am I supposed to push? For right now, just push as hard as you can. Like that's not, you want to do it like people say it's like you're squeezing a tube of toothpaste. Sure, that sounds great, but I don't squeeze toothpaste like this, so I don't know who came up with that. You just push. And then, okay, here's another one little, I'm not going to get too like detailed, but if you keep your thumb on this side of the neck, so it's like you're squishing the neck between your pointer finger and your thumb, then you're good to go. And you're just going to push against the top string in that fifth space, which is the fifth fret. Now, hold that there. It might hurt a little bit, but probably not that bad. You're probably being wimpy if it hurts. If you're like upset about how much it hurts, then you're being wimpy. That's all I want to say about that. I'm not talking about Popeye. Would you please, now, hold that there. Just keep it there. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Take your other hand, your dominant hand. If you have a pick, I would like you to pinch the pick between your pointer finger and your thumb. It's not a big deal how you pinch it right now. Just hold it between your pointer finger and your thumb. If you don't have a pick, you're just going to use your bareback raw dog thumb with no pick. And you're just going to pluck that top string. You don't want to do like a big annoying pluck like this. You just want to kind of brush, like just kind of like, it's like you set your thumb on top of the string and then you just kind of like push a little bit and pull your thumb away like this. That's all there is to it. If you have the pick, same idea. You just kind of push the pick against the string and then you just slide it away and it goes plunk, just like that. All right, let's just play that note a few times. You ready? 1, 2, here we go. You're doing fine. Just plucking the note. When you play it, it might sound like this. It's because you're plucking a little bit too hard. Just relax a little bit. No problem. If it sounds like this, then you're not plucking hard enough. You gotta pluck hard enough, guys. If there's one thing you know about plucking, it's that it's gotta be hard enough. Man. This is so much easier when I'm getting something back from the person I'm with. I'm not used to giving like an ultimate beginner lesson when just like I'm getting nothing. Usually at this point, the person will either be frustrated and then I can go, okay, well, let's fix that frustration, or they'll be excited. And I'm like, I know it's exciting, right? But I have no idea how you're feeling about this right now, and it's upsetting. I'm out of coffee, so I'm getting bored. People of the world, friends and relatives, let's do this. Go back to, okay, also when you play that note, it might sound like this. That means you're not pushing hard enough. You have to push harder. Great job. You fixed it. All right. We're going to play that 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top string. 1, 2, 3, 4 top. And you're going to play it 2 times fast like this. This is going to be quite a bit harder. Will you give it a try? Thank you. 1, 2, here we go. Ba ba. There's nothing to it. You just pluck faster. If you're not using a pick, ba ba. 2 and 1, 2. Here we go. Ba ba. Do it again if you want to go. Ba da. Gotta keep playing the note. And ba ba. Do it one more time. Great job, guys. We're going to play that 5th fret twice like that. Boom, boom. Then we're going to switch to the 3rd fret on the top string. So that means you move from 5 past the 4th fret all the way to the 3rd fret. On my guitar, it's really helpful because I have a dot on the 5th fret and the 3rd fret. I also have these little dots. You can't really see them, but right there and right there, those are called inlays. What is the purpose of those dots? Are those like the most important notes on the guitar, right where those dots are? No, those dots are just little guideposts. They're just helping you figure out where you are on the guitar. Even if you're way up here, you can use those dots just as reference, which is exactly what we're going to use them for right now. We know the 5th fret has a dot and the 3rd fret has a dot. Different guitars are different. It's not 100% the same across all guitars. Almost certainly your guitar has a dot on the 5th fret. It's like 50-50 whether your guitar has a dot on the 3rd fret. No, it's like 80-20. Your guitar probably has a dot on the 3rd fret. Do not try to look at these dots down here. Look at the dots on the top of the neck of the guitar right there. If you try to look at these, you're going to hold the guitar awkwardly and you're going to hurt your neck and it's just going to be a bad idea. People of the world, let's go like this. Let's go 5-5, 3-3. 5-5, 3-3. You ready? Let's do it. I just got to clear some of the saliva out of my mouth. 1, 2, here we go. And 5-5, switch. 3-3, 5-5. Go back to 3. Great job, 5. Then 3. Back to 5. Switch to 3. Now go to 2. Sorry, I didn't give you any warning. That was not fair of me. I'm sorry, but I'm actually not sorry. I wanted to throw you under the bus because I wanted to see how you reacted when you were close to death. People of the world, friends and relatives, you passed the test. Congratulations. We're going to play 5-5, 3-3, 2-2, 1-1. All on the top string. We're just using the pointer finger for everything. The further into this song you go, the more tempting it's going to be to like relax your finger and you're going to start getting those buzzy notes. As soon as it gets buzzy, it just means you're not pushing hard enough, so you need to double down on your efforts to squish the string against the guitar. Let me just really quickly make sure I'm not leaving out anything super important. Great job. One thing we didn't really talk about, but you've been doing a great job with it, so I don't think it's a big deal. We're playing like 5-5. Then there's what's called a rest. A rest is just when there's silence, and you are going to discover as you play guitar more and more that the rests, the silent parts, are just as important as when you're actually playing, and they're just as challenging. So it might be tempting for you to go, okay, well, I can switch from 5 to 3 to 2 to 1 way faster, so I'm just going to go for it. It's not allowed. You need to make sure you go 5-5, rest, 5-5, rest, 2-2, rest. I said 5-5 and I played 3-3 and it was confusing, and you are already confused and I just made it worse. So please eliminate the last 10 seconds of your life from your memory. My name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go 5-5, rest, 3-3, rest, 2-2, rest, 1-1, rest. 1, 2, get ready, here we go. And 5-5, rest, 3-3, rest, 2-2, rest, 1-1, stop. We're going to do that again. This is a song. Do you know what song it is? Can you tell? In the comments, what song is this? I might not even tell you in the context of this video. I might save it for people in the comments to say what song it is. 1, 2, do it all the way through, but let's do it 3 times in a row. 5-5, 3-3, rest, 2-2, rest, 1-1, rest. 5-5, breast, 3-3, rest, 2-2, rest, 1-1, breast, and 5-5, 3-3, okay, 2-2, all right, 1-1, boobs, people of the world, friends and relatives. The next step is we're gonna change up the, this never happened before. My camera is flashing a red light at me. I think that just means we have to finish really quickly. People of the world, friends and relatives, very strange thing just happened to me. So I was unsettled by the camera flashing the red light at me, so I got up to investigate. It turned out the memory card was almost full. This never happened before. I took care of that. But when I got up to check on the camera, I dropped my guitar and it tumbled to the ground, which also basically never happens. But it was fine. This is a sturdy guitar. Everything's fine. Guitars are resilient. But when I picked up the guitar, this Professor McGonagall Lego figurine was like stuck between the strings. I don't have Legos down here. Like, I don't understand how that happened. The final thing we're going to do to finish up this song we're playing, because remember, this is an actual song that we're playing right now. In the comments, what song is this? The last thing we're going to do to finish up this riff, because this is a song, but it is also a riff. A riff, you're going to hear about riffs a lot. A riff is just a short, rhythmic, repeated guitar part. Whenever anyone says riff, that's what they mean. I'm going to tell you this. A lot of people misuse the word riff a lot. Like, people talk about the Weezer riff. It's not a riff. That's a lick. A riff is like a repeated rhythmic thing. A lick is like a melodic thing that doesn't need to repeat. These are semantics. It's not a big deal, but I just don't want you sounding stupid and embarrassing me. People of the world, friends and relatives, to complete this riff, after you play 1-1, you're going to play 0-0. But the rhythm is going to be a little bit different. Watch, we're going to go 5-5, rest, 3-3, rest, 2-2, rest, 1-1, 0-0. When I say 0-0, the open string where you don't push anywhere is, sometimes people call it the 0 fret. Sometimes people call it the open string. It just means playing a string without pushing on it. When you play an open string, it's really easy to get overzealous over here and play multiple strings. We're just trying to play the top string only for this whole thing. Are you ready? Let's play it all the way through. We're going to play it twice in a row. Follow my lead. You're going to do fine. 1, 2, here we go. And 5-5, 3-3, okay, 2-2, get ready, 1-1, 0-0, 5-5, 3-3, 2-2, okay, 1-1, 0-0. That's the riff. Should I tell you what it is? It's Brain Stew by Green Day. We're kind of playing the bass part. That's a really typical thing to do when you're starting off on guitar, is start off by learning the bass parts to songs, because they're way easier usually. They're really fun to play, and it still teaches you all the most important techniques and rhythms and everything like that. Uncle Stuart, we still haven't tuned. We haven't played any chords. I feel like we haven't really started at all. Yeah. It's true. We've barely even scratched the surface. You are going to need to learn how to tune. You are going to need to learn how to play chords, and you're going to need to learn how to use multiple fingers. We've only used one finger the whole time, and we didn't even talk about the proper way to hold a pick. You literally just told me to pinch it between my thumb and my pointer finger, and you didn't say anything else. What if I'm developing bad habits that are going to haunt me for the rest of my guitar playing career? I don't think you have to worry about it. You're done for the day. You're done. You did it. There are so many more things to learn, but if I just keep telling you more information, you're going to be, with every additional piece of information I tell you, the less likely you are to actually pick up the guitar and keep playing. We're just keeping it with this. All you have to do for the next, 3 days is you just go 5-5, 3-3, 2-2, 1-1, 0-0. Start it over. Just play along with me. Just pull up this video, play along with me. Look, at the end of the video, I'll play through it 8 times in a row. So this is a nice little practice routine for you. maybe I'll make a couple more of these videos. The next one probably will be about some basic chords, and the one after that will probably be about getting in tune. But the one about getting in tune is going to be so boring, I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. All right. Let's see. This next segment is called That's It. It says, you're done for the day. I know you want more, but I wrote a swear word on here. Get comfortable playing this and enjoy how easy this first part of the guitar playing journey is. I want you to just enjoy playing the same riff over and over and over again. That's literally it. That's all it says. Oh, okay. Wait. You ready? It says, we also haven't talked about chords, scales, soloing, how to hold the pick, what kind of amp to get. There are a ton of things we haven't talked about. Uncle Stuart, I don't know what to do. My hair looked really weird there for a second. I never claimed this lesson was going to tell you everything you need to know about guitar. I told you it was for people who know literally nothing just to get you started. And I think we've done that. So mission accomplished. You can thank me later, or you can thank me right now. What? Okay, so then, but there is one more important thing we have to do, which is what next? Because what if I don't make another video? Like, what if I don't make a part 2? Are you just screwed and on your own? No. So, you've learned today the single most important components of playing guitar, which is how to push on a fret over here and how the frets are numbered. And you've learned that you need to use your other hand to pluck the string over here. And you've learned some basics of rhythm. Like, that's it. No real, like, and you know what I mean. So, from here, you can go anywhere. You can pick a song. Yeah, what am I trying to say? Of course you can go anywhere. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. You can do whatever you want. You can go anywhere from here. Just don't go too far, because I want to be able to keep an eye on you. And please keep checking back in with me so that I know you're okay. But enjoy this time as you're just getting started. I'll make more videos like this. I'll make a part 2, especially if this video gets a gajillion views and everyone begs me to make a part 2, then I definitely will make a part 2. People of the world, friends and relatives, this video was not as good as I thought, but I think it was good enough. Okay, let's play the riff. I think I said 8 times in a row. Let's do it 4 times. No, we'll do it 8. I don't know. We'll do it between 4 and 8 times in a row. You ready? 1, 2, here we go. And 5, 5, 3, 3. I'll try to be 2 less annoying. 1, 1, 0, 0, 5, 5, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 0, 0, 5, 5. Don't rush. I know you can play it faster. You are not allowed to. You have to keep playing my speed. Not quite my tempo. Hey! Picky. Oops, sorry. I messed up. Don't hold it against me. If I said that you had a nice guitar, would you hold it against me? Did it hurt when you fell down from the second story of the house? Okay. That was at least 6 times, I think. All right, can I show you something really quick? Never mind, I don't want to show you anything. This is long. This is too long.